Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for November 18th of 2025 is titled The Galactic Plane, Radio versus Visible. So what do we see here? Well, here we see a video clip that we will play in a moment that will show two things. On the left-hand side, we will see the galactic plane in the radio waves, and on the right-hand side, we will see it in visible light. And it will pan through this so we can see the differences. And these differences will be visible as we watch what we see in the visible turn into what is actually visible in the radio. So let's go ahead and start the video and put this on a repeat to let you see there. And we can see that there are various different objects visible and different colors that are visible. And very quickly we'll come to an extremely bright one, which is the center of our galaxy, and that will pass. And then we will see many other objects here. Now, a lot of these are actually different types of things, and in fact, the redder objects are often supernova remnants that we see, and those are quite prominent, especially early on as the video starts. And a lot of those little blobs that we see are actually stars which have exploded at some point in the past. We'll also note a lot of blue coloring there. The blue is for star clusters. So those are hot young groups of stars that have formed. And if you notice this as you watch, you can see various features present in visible light. And as you watch as they transition into the radio, we can see things appear that were not visible otherwise. Now that's because what we see in the radio and the visible are not always the same. And the objects that emit a lot of visible light do not necessarily emit radio waves, and vice versa. They aren't exactly the same. So different types of objects emit different types of light. So that allows us to see various types of objects here and accounts for some of the differences. Now, another reason for the difference would be because there is dust in the galactic plane, and that dust blocks out visible light. So the visible light, we can't see through the dust there, and things are not visible that way. So we really have trouble being able to see those simply because there's so much dust. And you can note that specifically with the galactic plane. And if we stop and look at the galactic plane here, then we can see that there's a big difference between what we see in the visible light as compared to what we see in the radio waves. The galactic center is actually the brightest radio source in the sky, and very prominent there. But when we look at it before, where the area was in the visible part of the spectrum, we see absolutely nothing almost. It's very hard to see anything there, and that's because of the vast amount of dust between us and the center of our galaxy that blocks out its light. So that was our picture of the day for November 18th of 2025. It was titled The Galactic Plane, Radio versus Visible. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be the Big V. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.